I was thinking about if I was in that situation.
Hey, I'm always would have helped as long as I'm sure.
Cliff, you jumped out of that car like fucking Flash.
And that's
Flash.
the thing too, is that like I was like, I tried to do both, where I was like, let me go help, but also let me get the illegal stuff out of here.
Oh, the paraphernalia.
Yeah, so I was literally trying to do both.
The girl dumped her purse.
So like as I'm like trying to figure out what to do, they see the girl who basically what happened was there was a car sitting in the street like this, and another car over here in a ditch. And it looked like the car over here.
Okay.
It looked like the car over here. I'm sorry.
I watched you look at me. You're like, ass, and then you put it down. I was like,
These niggas are talking a lot in the background.
good. Sassy over there was checking it, but you kicked her out.
Yeah, I had to. She be making too much noise during the podcast. Like, I'm the star. Nigga, no, you're not.
No, she is.
She is a star.
She's been the star. She's been the star for forever, actually.
She said, I've been the shit. You ain't know
She's
it?
been, you know what? She's probably been on more podcasts than you have.
I'll make room for this. Than me.
On her couch.
She has her own secret podcast. She's podcasting.
My name's Sassy, and this is Ruff Ruff.
She's podcasting all the cats in the neighborhood.
Ruff, with my dogs.
All the cats and dogs in the neighborhood.
With my dogs.
These are the dogs.
The bitches?
So.
These are the
And
bitches.
these are the pussies.
What's going on, guys? My name's Cliff, and this is Higher Education's podcast. As always, I am joined by Sam and Christina. What's going on, guys? So the first part of this podcast is pretty much just going to be a Super Bowl breakdown. Just the biggest stories that come out the Super Bowl. I put it first.
My mic
I know
for a
you don't like
second.
talking
Hold
about. You got it.
There you go.
I put it first because I know you don't like talking about sports as much, so we're just going to get it out the way. But you
love
guys
some
sit through it
sports.
because it was the biggest sporting event this weekend.
Let's do that football.
Let's do that football. So first up,
Let's do that hockey.
congrats to Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't like y'all, but a lot of people like Andy Reid apparently. So
Yeah, he's a meme.
apparently
Didn't
He's
they
been a meme for
kick
a
him out
while.
of Philly?
I feel like.
they did run him out of Philly. I love
But
bringing that
then
up.
they're like, yeah, Andy Reid, woo! But they're the ones that are both like, this fucker.
So yeah, congrats Andy Reid.
And
right
Kermit
now.
the Frog. Let's go. You feel a draft?
Man.
Is it a big hole?
Oh, it's a big
Oh,
asshole.
shit.
It's not as big as Sam's shirt was. You fit your whole fucking arm in that bitch. All right, never mind. I take it back. It's just a different direction from when his shirt
That's
was
for
ripped.
easy access to the
God.
heat. He's got the pistol on the side. He has his hole back there so he can whip it out.
All right, so the biggest story I
The
guess coming
lightsaber.
out of the Super Bowl, like right after it ended, Donald Trump tweeted, "Congrats Kansas City, great state of Kansas. Congratulations to Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback under immense pressure. We are proud of you and the great state of Kansas, your true champions."
You forgot the second biggest story, maybe even the biggest story to come out of the Super Bowl. I made a meme for it. I thought you'd like it.
No, that's there.
Do you like my meme though? I made this meme.
I do, but bring it back up when we.
He just
talk-
wants.
when we-
Hey, your clout card denied.
Kyle's the coach for the 49ers.
I was gonna say, bring that back up in a second. That's not relevant right now.
Also a 49er.
All right, so yeah, he
Don't
basically
give an F about nothing.
He basically tweeted, "Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback under immense pressure. We are proud of you and the great state of Kansas."
Kansas.
So, people got on him because they're like, "You idiot! It's not in
The
Kansas. It's
president
in
of the
Missouri."
United States.
And my first
Does anybody
reaction,
check him before he puts out anything?
So my first reaction was like, "Not a lot of
Yeah,
people
someone
know
please
that."
check him.
Someone give
It's
him a
fair
vibe
to
check.
say, not a lot of people know that.
Could we get a tweet check before anybody?
Okay, well, like
professional
it's not
tweets
like he's just
anything?
somebody like you and I.
I know.
It's
If you
say
literally the
some shit like that,
president of the
people are gonna be
United
like,
States,
yo,
like,
don't-
I'm like, we gotta.
you're basically, and then
I'm
you want them to
down-
vote for you.
I'm down to make fun of this nigga for whatever. But
Wait,
then
wait,
we
wait.
His
jumped on
tan.
him.
Let's start with the tan.
Was Missouri?
It
Was
is Missouri.
they Republican or Democrat on the vote? Because that would be really bad if they were Republican. He's like,
pretty sure,
yeah,
yeah.
congratulations, the city of Kansas, and they're just like, yo, we voted for
Everybody
you.
was like, Missouri was like, what the fuck?
Fuck 'em.
Kansas was like, oh, thanks. What do we do? But thanks. like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for the shout out, I guess.
I guess at first I was like, we gonna jump on him for that. But then, I talked to some people and they're basically like, nigga, like, does he not have proofreaders? Like who? Like what? I do
Like-
feel that. Like, cause like
They
they
check
are
his speeches, so why not check his fucking tweets?
Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. Literally share a river. Like they're right across the border from each other. So for a normal person, that's a fair mix-up.
Yeah, but like...
But for the
president of the United
world,
States.
Yeah. All right.
The president of the states that you just...
So the second topic from the Super Bowl,
mismatched.
I want to bring it up because you tried to interrupt and bring it up, but now we're here.
I thought that was the topic you were going to talk about, so
No,
I was like, hey, this is it.
So you got a meme, and it's basically, I feel bad for Kyle Shanahan.
I do.
Because now he's been a part of 2 of the biggest Super Bowl collapses in the last 4 years. And that's a shame. That's like... so if you didn't know,
switch teams,
in
whole
2016,
teams.
he was a part of the Atlanta Falcons, and he was their offensive coordinator. And they went up 28-3 against the Patriots, and the Patriots just came back. And one of his biggest things was that he had the MVP quarterback, Matt Ryan, so he figured just throw the ball with him. And instead of running the ball to keep the game in, like, win and check,
They just threw
interceptions
interceptions.
because he has a offensive power. And then I think this time around with the 49ers, it's almost the same thing. Only what he's been hearing now is, like, you don't need your quarterback. You're winning despite your quarterback threw 8 times and you're winning against Green Bay. Instead, you had this random running back run for 200 yards. You don't need your quarterback. He's been hearing that all week. So what does he do? Puts the ball in his quarterback's hands to be like, prove it. And then we saw his quarterback, Jimmy G, throw an awful interception where he closed his eyes and just chucked it up. Literally just
He
closed his eyes
for that one?
I think he closed his eyes because he got hit, but yeah, his eyes were closed. So literally,
What?
he
Somewhere
just
out
closed
there.
his eyes and chucked it. And they got intercepted.
That way.
And then he was like, fuck, now I don't have faith in my quarterback. So I think he got to a point where it was like, I need this nigga to do something or I'm done with him. And it less became about winning the game and more seeing what I have in Jimmy. And then we saw Jimmy throw an interception to kill the game.
Yep.
So
That really did kill the game, though.
I feel bad for Kyle Shanahan, but at the same time, if you are a part of the biggest Super Bowl collapse in 2016, you know what you do? You watch that film and make sure you are never a part of a big Super Bowl collapse, and you learn from your mistakes. So I kind of feel bad for Kyle Shanahan, but also history is doomed to repeat itself. So you gotta study it. And, like, you literally, can you feel bad for someone that like dug his own grave
Twice.
twice?
Twice.
Because the first
Not
time
once,
you can,
twice.
the first time was even funnier because the Atlanta Falcons had a 28-3 lead to the point where their owner came down on the field, and then the Patriots started coming back. And as a team owner, do you go back up in the stands? Because you can't be. If you leave, now it's like I have no faith in you guys. So now you have to stay on the field. So the owner was on the field the entire time, and then they lost, and he was still on the field.
What do you do at that point? Just go home.
Nigga, you don't go on the field early.
Just go home. Go
Stay
home.
in your owner's box. Stay all the way up there.
All the way
Clap.
up.
Because you know he
Clapping.
was having fun walking down. He was high-fiving the concession stand, be like, yeah. He white, so I don't know why he's talking like that. But he was like, yeah, we win it. Yeah, dapping everybody up, walking by.
Wasn't
Yeah,
he dapping
a very
everyone up?
southern accent.
Or is he just
so
being
I think
like,
you should
yeah, good job, everybody.
yeah.
Congratulations to
Am
our
I
team,
right?
right?
Tip of the
really
hat.
firm
Yeah.
handshakes.
Really firm handshakes. Like, congratulations. Yeah, holds it for a good 10
Dude,
seconds.
the popcorn
Like,
was like, I'm gonna get in the race. No,
can I
let's
go back to my job? These people are trying to buy pop. No, we're doing great out there.
Yeah, congratulations.
And then about
But now with the
Yeah.
49ers,
the end of the third
he's
quarter, he probably realized his
dude,
mistake.
he's on the field like, fuck.
What do I do?
This sucks.
Oh,
But
they're
they're like-
strong.
But then he's a head coach with the 49ers, and then towards the end of the first half, they got the ball back from the Chiefs. 10-10. He runs it a couple times. Gets a throw that's 20 yards, and now is like, oh shit, we could probably score here. Except they didn't use a timeout, so now they have 40 seconds left as opposed to a minute 50, and you can't really do anything with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go in the half, and after the game, he was like, listen, me and my team were content with being up. Or me and my team were content with going into the half tie with the Kansas City Chiefs. While that drive was happening towards the end, the fucking team owner was in the press box, like doing this, like call for a timeout, have faith in your team, and you just like when you have embarrassed 2 team owners at this point.
Yeah, imagine trying to get drafted
Hey.
to another team. They're just like, look at that history.
Like-
4 years apart, and
Well, it's a good thing he's gonna stick with the 49ers, but yeah.
After that, I don't know.
The commercials this year were funny. It was a lot of nostalgia and a lot of like 80s. Like it was a lot of bringing either people that we used to have love for in movies or people that we enjoy seeing now and putting them all in commercials. That's basically what it was.
Mhm.
Like I really like the smart car, the smart park.
Smack the car.
oh my god, yeah.
Park the
smack car.
With Jim from The Office.
Yeah, with all of them, with Chris
John,
Evans.
I don't know how to say his
Park.
last name.
And what's that lady's name too? I know her and stuff. I just don't know her name.
I don't know. I can't remember. Who else was in it?
Just a
I know,
couple.
play it afterwards. It's not important.
Podcast.
It was just the ads were funnier than last year. And then
Last year's Super Bowl was just a 1 out of 10 stars all around.
we still won.
Very
that
ghetto. Would not recommend.
Even the Super Bowl show was just not it.
Adam Levine with his tiny nipples
We
out.
weren't with it.
Oh.
We weren't about it.
Were they that?
Like I don't know if it was even.
I
just
was not
that.
focusing
It was
on
the
the
performance
nipples.
and everything. I was just we weren't.
Wasn't staring directly at the nipples.
No.
Listen,
This year's Super Bowl though.
this year was
Memeable, enjoyable. Got some, you got some diversity in there for everybody.
Boomers are going off.
Boomers
on
were going
Facebook.
crazy. Young generations
God,
were like, "Oh
speaking
my
of
God,
Adam
Shakira! I haven't
Levine,
seen her in
they
years."
were
Like,
Adam Levine was exactly what you were doing. There was hard eyes, and then Shakira and J Lo get up stage and show us
Because women
why
are
we love
discriminated
Puerto
on.
Rico.
Because once women are
that
proud of
was
their
quite
bodies
the
and
performance.
show
There was
off,
a lot of
it's-
energy up there.
Also,
Inappropriate.
wasn't it just like a month ago that we were like Lizzo at a basketball game? No,
Even the year before
Okay,
that.
Lizzo's butt out was just not okay all around. Let's just start there.
Even the year before that Super
Girl,
Bowl
I don't know
halftime
what
was
you're doing, but
Justin
that was not
Timberlake.
He got
flattering.
before everyone.
You remember
Or he got
Justin Timberlake was out
no,
there?
he got before everyone.
Justin Timberlake, I'd have to say, was like probably one of the most boring halftime shows we
Was
got.
that like a couple years ago?
What?
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
To
How?
me, it
That
was
shit
very
yeah.
boring.
No, that was pretty bad.
Like he went up in the stands
also,
and we got that meme.
he
We got
was
that
like-
kid taking the selfie with him.
Yeah.
Became a meme. I was like, all right, we got
I
a
think
good
it was
one out of
boring
it.
on purpose because they were like, listen, nigga, the last time you were here, there was too much excitement.
There was way too much
You need to
excitement.
tone it down.
We need you to go back like 2 or 3 steps. You know,
The whole titty came out. We need.
Whoa!
we got a whole
that's
live flash
right.
on national
Janet
television during the
Jackson's
biggest
titty.
football game in
She had a
history.
nipple
Like,
pasty on. I
in-
don't know why the
of the
FCC
year.
was tripping.
Whole nipple.
All right, and the last topic that came out of the Super Bowl was Nick Bosa is a defensive end for the 49ers.
Oh my God, who?
He wanted to visit Trump. Now he's not going to because they lost. So he is the person on the 49ers I don't feel bad for.
He's gonna go out and visit him anyway.
Except the Twitter was fucking
Sure.
memeing him. Yo, you know the one meme of the Middle Eastern dude where he's like turned and he's just like there. I forget what. Oh fuck.
This
He's
is,
he's got
this
the
is getting weird.
He's got the glasses on, and he's like it's like on his face. I can't do it.
Nope. No bells ringing.
So I'm describing it wrong.
Undescribable.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let's see if this is anywhere close to what I'm imagining
Yeah, what
from his
what I'm
description.
imagining here.
How do you know the Google?
Yeah, please tell us
this
exactly what you're putting in your search engine. Oh yes.
Wait, I sent you that earlier. Did you see the Instagram thing I sent you earlier?
What?
Look at
They
your
were like-
Instagram really quick. Look at
They
your
were like,
Instagram
that's
DMs.
gonna be Nick Bosa at the White House.
Oh, it's gone now. But look at your DMs real quick.
What
on
did I
Instagram.
send you? Something was like. Is that the guy? I don't. That was crying or whatever.
Nigga, I told you it was unavailable.
I gotta show it to you.
Wait, but let's pull up that last video. Since it
I thought-
relates, pull up the last video there.
What?
Since it relates. Kermit.
Here you go. Just click on it now.
We started within the huddle, making sure we get the play call out clean. I mean, it was loud there, but you have to find ways to get around that in this league.
It's like the
But
Kermit the
we
Frog ass.
started in the huddle and then getting on at the line of scrimmage.
He does sound like Kermit.
But yeah, it literally was just this, and it was like Nick Bosa arriving at the White House.
I love that.
Is that the one
meme.
that was crying?
That meme's so good.
Yeah, he was the one that was crying on the sidelines.
Yeah, it was like
Twitter
last
was
time I
making
saw
fun.
a man cry this hard, it was when Barack was elected or whatever.
Well, he also had tweets that were like,
Why do you want to meet him?
he
so
was
bad?
like, in
Apparently he's
Colin
obsessed with
Kaepernick is trash, Beyonce's music is trash, and like all of his criticizing tweets were about like black icons. And it was like, I ain't see you say shit about Willie Nelson, but you know. So yeah,
Alright,
Twitter was
no.
like having a field day over the fact that he lost. It was like, you know.
They're probably all happy as hell that he lost. Are you kidding me?
Just loving making fun of him.
And they got to make fun of the coach that lost twice on a comeback.
Niggas just mostly felt sad for him.
They just felt sad for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I made a whole meme for it. So
Like
it's
George
okay.
Kittle was like just looking at my coach, looking how sad he was, and like, oh, it was so sad. I read an article this morning talking about Kyle Shanahan going to the podium after the game, and like security was like, "Sir, don't go this way," and it was just Kyle Shanahan. And he just kept walking because one, he was like, "I'm the coach. You're not going to tell me where to go. I'm going where I'm supposed to," and two, he was just sad, so he really wasn't hearing anyone around him. And like the security guy was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were the coach. This and that." He literally just never stopped walking.
He's probably just determined
like,
to go
"This is
home
so
and
sad."
go to bed.
But the last small story that came out of the Super Bowl was Meg Thee Stallion was booed up with G-Eazy, and I was like,
Oh,
"This is how we started out Black History Month
not
Meg.
acceptable.
with G-Eazy."
No.
Not because he's white. Oh no, you're fine dating
a little
outside
bit.
your
A
culture.
little bit. If it had been Tom Holland,
But anybody
I would've felt better.
anybody else would
It's
Jeezy.
just G-Eazy.
It's Jeezy. I mean,
It's fucking
if it had been
G-Eazy.
MGK, I would have been mad too.
I would have taken
you were
MGK,
MGK, you said
over.
you
I
would've
would have
been
taken
mad?
MGK.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still trash,
I
but
was heated. That's not how you start Black History Month off. Meg.
No. Meg made a bad decision.
But apparently she didn't.
she said, "Oh, I'm not fucking him," and then he turned his profile picture to black and then
No, I checked
retweeted.
That was fake. I had to go check
Was
that.
it?
Yeah.
And then he retweeted like "Life is pointless" or
That
whatever.
was all. I had to go check that. That was also fake. Someone was trolling, but that shit geeked. But so she was like, someone was like, why was he sucking the side of your face? And she said, I guess he liked Fenty. I was like, Meg, what?
What?
Fair enough.
He said, listen, like, because I feel like maybe he wasn't broken up with his girlfriend. I don't know who he's dating now.
It was
But,
some like model or whatever.
Maybe they weren't all the way broken up, and Meg thought they were, and now she's off. Hopefully she's off it, but maybe she was.
I hope so, because like he's trash.
He really is. Okay.
So Cliff's having a baby.
It's Sam's.
Okay, so before we get into our next segment, we got some news for him. Want to break it now?
Oh, are we breaking it
yeah,
now?
we
I
gotta
thought we
break
were
this
waiting.
now.
We can wait. Watch the rest of the episode to find out our big news.
Damn.
All right, so
He didn't like that.
don't give me choices because I'll do the one that make him watch the whole thing.
They
So
start
anyway,
skimming and
in
start
April-
skimming now on.
So this next segment, I'm
Borrowing.
stealing, from another podcast that I watch. Except for this whole podcast is this. I just want to have this as a tiny segment. So if you'll let me, which you don't have a choice, Nick, I'll know if you can trademark segments. Just don't listen to me.
If you put a name on it.
Is verses, right? I'm not taking their name, but it's literally just two things I'm gonna put together, right? We're just gonna argue which one is better.
Oh god.
I kind of struggle because like I don't know what you guys, what like media you guys listen to or watch. So I wanted to go with like two easy actors: Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell.
Wow, he really said we were white, didn't he?
Yeah, this is almost an insult.
This is just
This is almost insulting.
Who do you like better, Adam Sandler or Will
Ferrell.
Movies. See, I got a list of both their best movies right here.
no.
I do
don't
like
know.
I do
love
like
Adam
some Adam
Sandler,
Sandler
too.
movies, but I
I
also
think I like Adam-
I like
Grown
some
Ups
Will
is my
Ferrell
favorite
movies.
comedy movie.
And
of
I also
all time.
dislike some
Oh, that's
movies
not
on
even
those.
here.
But I
Yeah.
also love Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is good too. I just have this thing with Will Ferrell where like he does too much goofy shit in the movie, and I'll be like, I'm off it. Yo.
Brother left my slippers down there. Can I have them, please?
Where?
Why is it cold down here?
Where? They're not down here.
I can feel it.
No, the slippers are not down here.
My black ones, he was sitting at your desk. Look under there.
I don't know how much underneath of my desk you think there is. It's not down here. You want mine? Yeah. So yeah, Will Ferrell does things in movies where I'm like, it's too much. Like Elf is
Sometimes.
almost too much for me.
Why?
I just can't do him with the I don't know.
What about that movie pisses you off? Let's get into
He's
specifics.
annoying. He's so annoying in that movie. He run around and then he's working somewhere and then he's oh the pancakes and or whatever, the spaghetti with all the extra shit. I can't do it. I just can't do that movie.
Do you hear this right now? That's a Christmas
You're
time
insulting
special.
our culture.
I'm sorry. Everyone always is like put on Elf. Everyone loves Elf. I just don't feel that way about Elf.
I think I've just seen Elf too many times.
I have too. It's not my favorite Christmas movie, but I'll sit there and watch
I'm not
it.
in the mood to be like, oh, we should watch Elf. But
If it's on,
if
it's
someone
on.
puts Elf on, I'll be like, okay,
And
I'll
I'm
sit,
like-
I'll sit there and enjoy it.
Zoolander also. Never really seen it. I
think I've
The
seen
other
it once.
guys is funny. I don't know. I like
The other
both.
guys
I'm
is- the
torn.
other guys-
the other
Goose.
guys is really funny though. Yeah. I think Adam Sandler though, like Quick is good.
Like it is good.
Big Daddy's good.
True. I love that movie. Yeah.
Billy Madison's good. Yo, The
Grown
Waterboy
Ups,
is my favorite.
definitely Grown
Adam-
Ups.
Waterboys is good.
Waterboy's my
I like
favorite
Waterboys.
Adam Sandler movie. Water sucks.
I'm trying to think.
Never seen it.
What's this? What's that one
Bro,
movie?
Mama said. Oh, what?
I'm trying to think of that one movie where
It's so
he
funny.
knocks up his teacher when he's like.
Oh, you know
that
what?
movie's funny as
I
shit.
wanna
put
watch
that as my
this.
top Adam Sandler
That
movies,
movie's
though,
so
but
good.
He knocks up his teacher and then he gets famous for it or what? And who else is in it? Andy Samberg's in it.
He plays his son.
Yeah.
And he used to be fat. And he still makes fun of him because he used to be fat. Yo, what's his name? Vanilla Ice is in that.
Yo, okay.
Ice,
Yeah.
ice, baby.
The whole movie's coming back. So
He said, hit it right, keep it tight, some shit like that.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I like them both.
but then like, I think The Other Guys is such a good movie.
The other guy's just good.
Anchorman is good. I understand why Anchorman's good. I just
Daddy's Home.
Anchorman's good just because
haven't
it's
seen
got
Daddy's
so
Home.
many.
I like it.
It's got so
I haven't
many
seen the
comedian
second one, but I
actors
want
in it.
to.
I feel like Anchorman has so many comedic actors in it,
It just has to be a good movie.
and it's funny because it's just they all have. I feel like lines that have been iconic.
All right.
Like,
Have you
what's
guys
his
seen
name?
50 First
Steve Carell's
Dates?
in that.
Have you seen 50 First Dates?
I don't think I have.
Okay, it's a movie where Adam Sandler plays this guy who wants to date this girl played by Drew Barrymore. And she's always at this cafe or diner, and she says no or something like that. So he tries a new thing every day. And I haven't seen it in a while either. But he figures out that she has no short-term memory. So every day, she's repeating the same day every day. And so he tries new tactics, and then eventually they get together. And like, I just remember the movie talking about how she got to the accident and lost her memory. And I was like, I don't think Will Ferrell has a movie that has like a powerful moment in it like Adam Sandler does.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Adam Sandler does
Will
some
Ferrell
deep
movies are more just
like even
comedic.
Click. Like, have you seen Click?
Yes,
The whole idea around Click, it's kind of
that's pretty serious.
Yeah,
It's a pretty serious
I think Will
idea,
Ferrell has that.
I guess.
Yeah.
But they do have the fucking Catalina wine mixer. I mean,
The
they
fucking
can't.
Catalina wine
All right,
mixer.
first time I
beat
watched
that.
Step Brothers, I was like, this nigga putting nuts on a drum. I'm turning this off.
That was so fucking. I'm gonna drive my nuts on your drums.
And then I actually watched it, and I was like, all right, yo, when they filmed the music
So
video
much
and
room for
crashed the boat,
activities.
Yes, boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Boats and
That's
O's.
a very quotable movie.
Yes, it is very much so. So much room for activities. That's my.
He was
That's the
also
best
in
line.
Lego
there.
movie too.
My favorite's when he
Isn't
slaps the brother.
He was in a Lego movie.
I don't think I've seen
He
Lego
punches
movie.
him
I'll be
or
honest with you.
whatever.
I've maybe seen the first 20 minutes
It's a
of
really
it.
good movie. It's a kid
Listen.
movie, but it's really good for a kid.
No, I heard it was really good because the animation is like really solid.
Yeah.
Because it's stop
What
motion,
one?
isn't it? Lego
Uh,
movie.
Lego movie.
Oh, I love the Lego movie.
Yeah, Will
See,
Ferrell's
dig
in
it.
that.
It's
He's
so-
a businessman.
it's
Or
great.
He's a bad guy in that.
I love
I don't
it.
think I've ever seen it. So
Oh my god, so
It's
good. They're
really
so
good.
funny.
They have a Lego Batman.
There's a lot of underlined humor in it.
Have you seen Adam Sandler, Will Nicky?
I was really confused of where that was going, but no.
I have the DVD down there. It's kind of an annoying movie because he does his voice. He does a really annoying voice. Adam Sandler does a lot of voices actually.
He does.
Because he got a voice in Waterboy too.
Every movie I feel like he has a new voice.
He's normal in Click. He's normal in 50 First Dates. Big Dad. Oh, have you seen Big Daddy? That's another serious Adam Sandler movie, kind of.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go Adam Sandler. You
Yeah,
guys-
I'm gonna say.
Oh, now you're Adam Sandler. How now you're
I
pro Adam
don't know.
Sandler.
I don't
First
very
it
tough.
was
I don't-
first it was Will Ferrell.
It is a hard choice.
That was so fast. She was like Will Ferrell. Now she's
'Cause,
like, you know
well,
what,
no,
Adam
'cause
Sandler? Because
if
you
you
have to
come
think
up
about all
with-
the stuff he's in. Like
If
you don't
come
remember all
thinking
the
about
stuff he's
comedy,
in.
I think Will Ferrell has more comedies that are successful than Adam Sandler.
But he doesn't have any serious movies.
Exactly, and Adam Sandler has both like comedies and serious.
Well,
movies.
Adam Sandler also has some movies that really suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some stinkers, but he's also like
Sinkers.
He does
got
have
some
some
Stinkers.
Oh, he's got some
Jar Jar
stinkers.
stinkers.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jar Jar
But
Stinkers.
like, it's also like, I don't know. I think he more doesn't. I don't think either of them care. But like, whereas his stinkers is like, I'm gonna be on Netflix. They're gonna give me money, and I'm gonna get my friends.
Can we do a shout out to Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song?
Oh yes. Oh, that's.
Oh my
another
God,
movie.
yeah.
Oh my God, yes. Wait, what is that? That's
So it's just a song, I think.
No.
Is it from a movie?
I think it's from.
Put on your yarmulke. It's
Hold
time to celebrate Hanukkah.
Hold on, I might be wrong.
That song is so funny. Just when it comes on at Christmas time,
I love it.
probably one of the best Christmas time songs. It's not a
Okay.
Christmas song,
I'm not even
but it
Jewish.
only comes on around
I
Christmas.
love it.
It's a Hanukkah
Okay, I think
song.
it's okay.
So
it's
best
a,
Hanukkah song,
It's a
I
stand-up
guess.
special. It's part of a
Do
special.
they have Hanukkah songs? I guess they do.
Eesh.
I don't know. We're gonna talk about that. later.
Kwanzaa songs, right?
But what I thought it was from the movie 8 Crazy Nights.
Everyone in this room has been
Have you seen
associated
this?
with Whitey either through basketball or the mall or
It's another-
various
it's
odd
another
jobs he
movie.
does around town for free or at most $1.
What is this and why?
And I'm guessing 99% of you
I really haven't seen
That looks
it,
like
but
a
it's
whack ass
cartoon movie
version of
about
Beauty and the
Hanukkah.
Beast.
With Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Maybe produced by Adam Sandler.
Is Adam Sandler Jewish?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my point was that, like, while Adam Sandler will take a shitty movie from Netflix for money and getting his friends work, I feel like Will Ferrell just, like, is like, will be in anything.
They had the Netflix
He'll
original
be-
with
oh,
Adam
him in The
Sandler.
Office,
What was that
you gotta
Netflix
watch.
original with
Not even
Adam
The
Sandler?
Office, but
It's so good.
There was a Netflix original with Adam
a
Sandler.
movie.
Yep.
He is like 5 or 6.
He's got, yeah.
It
a
was.
couple of 'em.
That's my
I think
point,
it was
that he
about
took-
him being
A spy.
friends with like
I watched one
an
where he-
undercover cop, and then they went on like a mission or some shit. I don't know. It wasn't that good.
I was gonna say I watched one. I enjoyed it, but it was like
I wouldn't say it was
He-
bad, but it was not that good either.
I forget what it was, but he was like trying to. He kidnapped someone. It was with David Spade. Maybe I can't remember this movie, but Will Ferrell was just in the movie the Holmes and Watson rendition. That was just awful.
So but
It was just
I
awful.
couldn't watch the whole thing. I
It's just bad.
ended up walking out of the theater halfway through.
The stop.
Not gonna lie
I
to
just
you.
know Braun
I got up
Strowman
halfway
was in
through
it.
and kind of
It
dipped.
wasn't.
I saw
Braun
like some
Strowman
people.
was in it. That's all I know.
Like I thought
It
about
wasn't
getting
good. For
up,
like a minute.
and
You
I
don't
saw
need to
some
watch
people
it.
getting up, and I said, you know what, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get up
get up
and eat
too.
with them.
That is the only movie where I've heard multiple accounts of people just walking out and leaving. They're like, "Yo, we can't with it. What is this nigga doing?" So yeah,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler probably takes the cake, and Will Ferrell was a close second though. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'd probably say Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
So on to our next topic. We drove by a car crash.
Oh God.
Did we?
Did we?
I don't think we just drove by. Can I see your entry?
Oh,
A little bit.
yeah,
I don't
Little
think we
bit.
drove
So
by.
We were coming from a party
We
in the
didn't
city.
drive by.
It was our
We
friend
We
didn't
just
George's
drive
birthday.
by. We stopped by for a little bit.
And we saw a car crash, and we were all kind of like, "Do we stop? Like, do we?" Because that's always my.
Actually, you
that's
and I
always
were
my
like,
first
"Do
instance,
we
like,
stop?"
do we
They were
stop?
like, "Hey, let's get out of here." I was
Stop,
like, "Do we
stop,
stop?"
I was literally like, "Nah,
Yeah.
do we?" Because
I looked over at you. You looked over at me. We're like, "Do we stop?" And you were like, "Yeah, we're gonna."
No,
stop.
that's what
relax.
you're
I'm
thinking
like
about.
dealing with
I'm thinking
cops.
about
I'm
helping
like-
somebody, not me going to jail. I was thinking about if I was in that situation.
Hey, I'm always would to help as long as I'm sure.
Cliff,
first
you
that
jumped
I
out of
go
that
to
car like
jail.
fucking Flash.
And that's
Flash.
the thing too, is that like I was
Ah.
like, I tried to do both, where I was like, let me go help, but also let me get the illegal stuff out of here.
Oh, the paraphernalia.
Yeah, so I was literally trying to
Gotcha.
do both.
The girl dumped her purse.
So like as I'm like trying to figure out what to do, they see the girl who basically what happened was there was a car sitting in the street like this, and another car over here in a
So he
ditch,
just don't hit it.
and
So
it
we're
looked
just
like the
gonna
car
end it
over
like
here.
that. Okay.
It looked like the car over. I'm sorry.
I watched you look at me. And you're like ass, and then you put it down. I was like,
I was like, these niggas are talking a lot in the background.
We were like,
you know what? I don't like that attitude anymore.
because he saw it, and we just
I
went,
say we just keep this to ourselves.
yeah, fucking, you know what, we'll put it up before we give it to him.
So anyway,
It's almost out anyway.
like I said, car like
Give me
this.
that fucking light. The lighter's in the cup over there. Jesus. Evidence, I'm getting it back, of course. Wow, okay. Oh!
Like that shit. Give it a spark.
So yeah,
I don't know why I'm holding it like
Thank
this.
you.
So yeah, car like this. This is the car that got hit, and then car over here.
Boom, bam.
What I
So we
think was
just put this out
happening
before we give it.
is it went like that, and the car went over that way.
Took the whole bumper off.
And this car right here was like all going. So this car over here, the driver, while I'm trying to figure out what to do, they see this driver dump something, which is probably drugs or whatever, in the grass. You guys want to give some input here?
No, you
you're
got
the
it.
one that got out and got to see it. I drove by, dropped you off.
You said,
and you said,
"Go,
go get my
go,
stuff.
go."
And I was like, all right.
So
We said, okay.
all right, so yeah, I send them off, and I go over there, and she's just screaming bloody murder. It's something with her foot, but she's wearing.
Oh,
pants
it was the
and a
opposite
boot.
way.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it literally was dangling. Like, that thing was
I-
detached.
I
Like,
didn't even pay attention to it because when she had it
luckily I
like
didn't have
that,
my
I was
glasses
like,
on. I couldn't see that far, but
I literally was like, I don't know what to do right now. Like, I want to touch it, but I don't want to touch it. I want to see it, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to move her.
It's like that
Everything I've
meme,
been
it's like-
told is like, don't touch people. So we're sitting there asking, and the lady over here is like, I didn't see you. You came out of nowhere, and literally everyone was like, no, she fucking didn't. Like, it was in unit. Like they were like, you hit her. You weren't paying attention or whatever, but you hit her. So I called 911. I think when I got out the car.
did it yell at her?
It was a weird situation, cause no, but whenever she tried to talk, they got aggressive. Like we were like, shut up, like literally, you have nothing to say. And then she would walk back over to her car.
Oh, is this
and
the chick that
stand.
dumped her bag
Yeah,
of paraphernalia? We're pretty sure.
yeah. The other girls on the ground like screaming, and they were like, "Can we do anything for you?" So she's using all of her phones to try and call someone. I got in contact with I don't know who, but I was like, listen, like. We need you to come here. She's like, she told me where it is. I'm coming. I was like, I called 911. I'm sorry if that's a problem, but I did. And she was like, no, that's fine. So then we're like, is there anything else? She's like, can you get my purse? It's in the car. I go in the car. It's not in the front seat. Turn my flashlight on, and like, you just see all airbags out, like front, side, back seat. You see fucking just smoke everywhere. Debris from the plastic is just all over the car. And I'm like, where the fuck is her purse? Like, I don't want to be in this car any longer than I
Somewhere in
have
there.
to.
It's probably in the front seat.
So it was in the front seat and the passenger side all the way. Like, it literally just rolled.
Yep.
So I grabbed it, and then these other two dudes were like, we gotta move the car. And I was sitting there, and she's like, where's my purse? And I was like, you know, they can move the car. I think she needs a purse.
God, that
Let me
person-
do the manly thing and get the purse. They can move the heavy.
Being the
machinery.
gentleman that he is over here.
So I brought her purse.
You did the gentleman thing. You did the manly thing. You did the gentleman thing.
So the ambulance rolls up, and it was. I thought at one point 2 people, but it did not seem like 2, because I'll explain why later. It didn't seem like 2, but at the time it seemed like 2. One bigger black lady wearing like a pajama outer coat, and then one dude dressed as an EMT. And the guy dressed as the EMT was talking to the driver that was standing over there, and I walked up and I was like, "Hey, can you actually come check on the woman laying on the ground?" And he's like, "Well, my partner's over there handling her. Like, we have to make sure everyone in the accident's okay." And I was like, "That's fine, but this person is fine. There's a person laying, screaming bloody murder. Can you go look at her?" And he's like, "All right, I'll come look at her." And I was like, "Yeah, like,
You will.
follow me and come look." Like, literally, just why the fuck are you? Like, I don't know. So he starts checking her out, and then
Shady ass
he's
fucking
like,
EMTs.
He's like, "We gotta move. We gotta take off your boot," which I thought was fucking weird. And she
They
was
have
like,
to examine it.
She was like, "No." And then the dude with the stretcher was like, "Just put it
They
on the
have to.
stretcher."
I mean, they have to take it off
But
regardless.
outside and not in the ambulance, like where the other dude said. Wouldn't that make more sense?
They gotta see because
But they didn't. They didn't. The second dude said we can do it in the ambulance. So why not just wait?
maybe
till
they
she's
were
in the
rookie. I
ambulance?
don't know.
He had to be something.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just starting and he doesn't know he's in training. I don't know.
I don't know, man. You need these niggas need more dry runs.
First night shift.
So then when the ambulance rolls up, the person who hit the other lady, her family rolls up. So now there's more of her family than the other person's family. And they're like crowded around the fucking ambulance, and then the lady who I called showed up, and they start getting information. She starts taking pictures of the car, and the ambulance left, and I was like, the police have not showed up. Maybe police need to show up at every accident.
Yeah, it's just weird.
We saw a police car drive by, in fact. Did not stop
They
us.
should get a report on it. They have to get a report on it
Oh, speaking of,
for insurance.
I was at the gym today, just trying to do my workout. Music got a little too loud in my headphones. Trying to turn it down in my pocket. All I hear is beep, beep, beep. What the fuck? Pull my phone out.
Oh yeah, I saw
Dialing
you stop. I
emergency
saw you
contact.
stop your set. You stood up. You were like, you look like that meme with the dude on the phone,
I said, "Hang
looking
up.
around, fucking.
Go back to doing my set."
He looked
Ring,
at
ring,
me
ring.
about 2 times. Was looking around for Christina. Was like, I was like,
It said ring,
is
ring,
he okay
ring.
over there?
I
I'm
looked at my
like-
phone. It said 610-8 blah blah blah. I was like, what? Who called me right now? Answer it. Hello, this is 911. Did you call us? And I was like, like I literally just double clicked my lock button 3 times, and it called you, and he was like, oh, and he hung up.
my
Oh,
one time I was walking up my stairs.
you
like,
have to answer.
I was
and
in my
they'll show
old-
up and
I
you
was
can
like
get
in my
trouble
old
for
house.
that.
I answered.
You can get big trouble for that.
Well, because I was like, I just dialed 911. Who the fuck else is calling me? It's them.
No,
Just called
I
911.
literally just called you.
my old house.
fuck is calling
like
me?
you walk up the steps and immediately it's my mom's room. So like the wall walking up the steps was like the wall between my mom's room and the stairs. And one time I accidentally clicked that and it's loud as hell. If you don't have headphones on, it's so loud.
It goes
at the top ringer
yeah, like it's fucking
and
loud.
it starts vibrating. It's like beep,
Why is that
beep.
even an
And I was
option?
like, what the? I was like, cancel the call. My mom came out. She's like, what's going on? I was like, I think I just called the cops.
I think I just got the
And
cops.
she was like, oh. Are
No,
they
that's
coming? I
okay.
was like, I don't think so. And he didn't call me back.
I liked his little dance move there around the incense. Did you see that?
I think they should have a feature where you should set how many times you gotta click it, because sometimes you accidentally click that a couple times because you think your volume's on the other side and you start clicking the lock button by accident and then
It
it
was
just
like-
calls the cops and you're like, oh, it's
It's
the,
like, is
it's
there
the
any danger?
copperoonies.
And I was like, no.
Hello?
I'm at the gym.
Nah,
What's
just
your
at the gym.
emergency?
Yeah.
Just
Getting ripped over here.
They said, how many gains you getting? Now? I
getting
was
too
like,
swole
what?
at the gym. You need to call the cops.
Who are you?
Then he has to come check me.
It's like the
Give me a
cops
vibe
did.
check.
Yeah, they were coming for the vibe check.
So yeah,
You were over there repping too much.
then the ambulance left, and I was just like, all right,
Noodle.
I don't really
Hold
want
on,
to stay
Joe.
around here longer because I really don't know anyone over here, and all the people that stopped had gotten in their cars and pulled off, so it was just family, and I was like, all right, bye.
We rolled up to your house and tried to explain to your family. They had no idea
People
what.
thought I was like, I'm not. I'm
Yeah, I had a.
straight.
Oh God, we had to fucking explain to your sister. We scared the shit out of her.
All right, so yeah, that's what happened.
Look at that, Am.
Whew.
Get under that jersey. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get under the jersey. You gotta get the back. Yeah.
She's literally falling over.
She said, yeah.
You see her? She's like on me, but her legs like supporting her.
She's like,
Kinda.
yeah, she's getting a vibe check right now.
She's like, yeah, keep doing that shit. Do it nice. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stop that.
Yeah, let's stop ASMR into the mic over there while I'm petting your dog.
Sexy ASMR.
I'm just trying to pet your dog and you're
Zoom
making it
into what
real.
you do.
You're getting it real.
Sam said, yeah,
Getting in there deep.
yeah, get in there. right where I can't reach. You know it.
Get our fingers all up in there.
You know what? That's all you.
Use your fingers. Get in there good.
Just trying to give Sassy the best pet of her life, and you're over here.
Sexualizing this.
Well, who said sexual?
It sounded
She
way
did.
too sexual.
She
dude.
made it sexual, though.
Yeah.
But hey,
I was just over here making that monotone voice deep.
Okay, well, it's uncomfortable.
yeah, pet that dog. Yeah, give it a gorilla.
It's like a
Rub a
Kermit
dub dub.
Palpatine.
I just want you to shake your hair and give yourself the little.
No.
Do it.
All right, so the next topic I want to talk about
Next topic.
is Amazon dating.
Oh yeah, let's
Fellas,
hear it.
ladies,
Miss Amazon.
Ladies,
Valentine's
do we have
coming
to
up?
pay shipping?
you might not have a date. Don't worry. All right, just like your phone case and your AirPods, you can also get a date off of Amazon.
What the fuck?
Amazon dating is now a thing, or it's now a parody site troll
Very good.
of Amazon. It's not real, but it's fun to think about. Amazon dating is essentially just this parody website of Amazon where they have people up and they have like, you know, you can buy someone. They have like
You
reviews
buy
under it.
some? What? I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Wait a second.
Here, let me show you.
Pretty sure they did away with buying people a long time ago.
Yeah.
This nigga said, get out.
Fucking get the
Get
fuck.
out.
Listen, I'm just speaking.
Black History Month.
facts
You talk
here.
about buying people. Get out.
Yeah, I
You
was.
said you
I
could
was gonna
fucking
say it,
buy
but I didn't want to
somebody.
go there. I didn't want to take
Amazon
it.
should be getting the vibe check. Okay, they're like, hey, let's buy somebody.
Do we have to pay shipping? It's a question.
Yeah, do we have shipping costs?
Oh, yeah.
Handling
Oh, yeah.
fees? Whoa.
But so here we go.
Are they handling
So you
fees?
can talk about Amy or Will. Will was 17. Amy is 60. Phoebe is 20 though. I got 20.
Who's
Uh,
underage?
The price.
Oh,
Matin though was $10.
Matten's only $10.
Wow.
$9.99. Damn, Catherine is $300.
Catherine must be a hell of a time.
Tiffany is 12. Oh, what she offered it.
Yeah, what she got?
what she got to offer? Hold on.
Oh, they got pictures too.
This is weird.
This is fucking mugshot?
This is weird.
Yes.
Up front
Line up
about
next
her-
to this all white background. Let me just take side shots. Okay.
Upfront about her dad issues. Owns every Glossier product. Leases a Tesla Model 3 standard range. Disney Plus Dan.
Is this real?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Is this real?
Let's do her daddy issues and her Disney Plus favorites.
Ooh, Teddy. $20 left. Only
Oh,
one
an old
stock.
man. Whoa. Find yourself a sugar daddy.
It's only one
Whoa!
stock, though.
Aren't we providing the sugar for him?
Doesn't feel guilty about staying in on a Saturday night. Nigga, you better not. You about to die. Leaves a
Whoa,
voicemail.
who gave him a fucking 1 star?
Leaves a voicemail every time. We'll watch the sunset with you. This product is like new and I've had no issues with it. It's like new.
It's like new at 80. What?
It's like new. It's all that experience.
Oh my fucking god.
Pops of Iger. It's like brand new.
So yeah. Ooh, Cora, $150.
What?
Who saw my grandma? Yeah.
Can't see well.
Who uploaded their
We'll make you
grandma's picture?
cookies.
Was like, Mom,
we'll make your
grandma,
cookies.
Grammy, just go on this date with this young man over here. He
I
spent
bought
$300.
I bought this as a birthday present to my single self in November. Had a good life, really enjoyed, easy to hold, but it died just last month. It was working at like half strength. It was extremely weak and then it died completely. I expected a reliable product and it's not worth the buy if it dies only a few months later. Very disappointing. 1 star.
Very ghetto.
1 star, Gary. Very good. I
Very
would not
ghetto.
recommend.
So yeah, and also, since it's Black History Month, I gotta bring up this video. I probably put it on the podcast before.
Please say
Is
it's.
it-
Oh. I thought it was the other one.
Who the fuck are you calling a nigga? Who the fuck are you calling
When she said it, it was so uncomfortable. Like
That was very.
the way she said it.
What the fuck are you calling a nigga?
Let's look at the fact she's wearing no shoes on gravel.
Oh my god!
She's tough. She's wearing no shoes on gravel.
She rocked her.
I thought you were gonna talk about the blues.
And also, this is the funniest shit. Yeah. Hit that bitch.
Are you gonna put the blues on here?
No, because I'm not trying to get
Please.
my channel censored.
Please
There's,
play it.
No,
Please,
fucking
please,
play it. No way I'm playing
please.
It
it.
doesn't. No.
No
come
way I'm
on.
playing it.
I got
It's a
nipples
sound clip.
on
It's
my
not even-
titties.
It's a sound
Sing it.
clip.
Sing it.
All right, go ahead. She knows the words more than I do. I just
But, no, I gotta play it. I gotta play it.
no.
No, I'm
Yeah,
playing it.
yeah,
Come
sure.
on now.
please play it for the Black History Month.
Also,
So-
happy Black History Month.
All right, you guys ready?
Fucking Django.
Happy like it's shooting.
Sassy's watching this uncomfortable.
So beat that ass.
Yes. Yes.
You ready for this bad boy?
Christina couldn't handle that movie.
If you suck my pussy, baby, I'll suck your
my
dick.
God,
I'll
Jesus,
do it to you,
75. Oh,
honey,
wow.
till I make you shit.
No.
Oh, baby.
God.
So
That's very vulgar.
I got nipples on my titties, big as the end of my thumb. I got something between my legs that'll make a dead man come. Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
baby, won't you shave them dry? No!
Oh fuck! This guy doesn't smell
Won't
me.
you grind me, baby?
So
Grind
with
me
Nikki,
till I
look.
cry.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, I think we're gonna get a little play
Yeah.
the whole thing copyrighted here, but
That song is wild.
I'll make you shit.
My own.
Oh.
This next topic I don't know a lot about, so I'm gonna mention it, and then we're gonna move on unless you guys want to add something. And
Go
I'm
ahead.
Like, yeah. All right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Johnny Depp was accused of abusing Amber Heard, but recently it has come to light that Amber Heard was not only lying, but also
Self-inflicted.
abusing and self-inflicting, abusing him and self-inflicting wounds on herself.
Yeah,
She sure
physically
was.
abusing him
So
and staged her abuse.
I really didn't when this came out. I really didn't
A little
pay
bit.
attention or be like say this or that about it. I kind of was just like, that sucks if it's true, and I just
It
moved
is
on.
true. I
No.
sent you the court thing.
No. When the Johnny Depp thing, when it
Ooh,
was
I'm
first
sorry.
said that he was abusing her, I was like,
I'm trying
I
to
wasn't like
fix
that's
his
true
sweater.
or that's not true.
Let me
I
fix
was
that
like,
for
if
you.
it's true, that sucks.
Yeah.
And it just went about my day. So this news coming out, I was just like, oh well, that's a shame that so many people were like.
And he lost
this
his
is
Pirates of the
exactly-
Caribbean role too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
some bullshit.
So how do you guys feel about it? 'Cause that's
Bring-
basically-
I
feel
think
like-
it's fucked up, and I
Jack
think
Sparrow
she
back.
should be charged big
I
time.
agree.
Okay.
But
I
you
think
know,
she
people
should be
don't
hit with a
see
big-
abuse on
big
men
girl
as or
charge.
rape as it really exists, or they don't pay attention. Like
Yeah,
women,
it's-
it's just they immediately side with the woman before checking their facts. Because when it came out, I was like, no, Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors. Like
Again,
I've seen interviews of him, like maybe like it's a show. I don't know. So I read multiple sources. Stories didn't add up. She couldn't keep her story straight of what happened. And then all of a sudden this comes out, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I was
of
like,
course.
wow, she should be charged.
Yeah.
Because that's fucked.
Because like we were talking about this earlier. I sometimes understand where that believe her first
Yeah.
narrative comes from, because there's a time not too long ago where it was like, what housewife? We don't even need to listen to her, sir. What happened? And it's just like there's an oversteer of because they weren't heard for so long, that now because her last name is Heard. All right, so but
Okay.
but now because what
It's just got
I had to make sure. All right, but.
Let's get a vibe.
pun
check.
intended.
So because they weren't heard before, now it's an overcorrection of we need to hear you. So now we're hearing everyone instead of actually looking at the case. And the public's never going to just wait. The public's never going to wait. That's just always going to be a symptom of the public, whichever way society is turning. So it is a shame. We just have to work on actually ourselves looking at the facts. And like you said, adding up the stories and seeing if they actually make sense.
And it's just, yeah, she needs to be
I
charged.
think she needs a vibe
It's
check
fucked.
for sure.
I do
Fucked
think
up.
I think she needs to be charged because her offenses are not only egregious
Assault?
but also
Yeah.
Yes.
not only egregious but also very vividly outlined.
Yeah.
She chopped his fucking finger
I
off.
think they're
Man lost a finger.
yes.
Can you imagine
Like,
losing a finger?
That's what I said. I agree, but I do think it would set a precedent. I feel like, you know what? I don't even think it would. My worries is that it would set a precedent, but the thing that is stopping my worries is that what she did is so clearly.
the fact that she, like,
Struggling to find my words. But what she did
self-inflicted on herself was, like,
was like
it was already fucked up, and then she just
so
made it worse.
like so clearly wrong, and like so clearly like there's black and there's white and there's gray, and what she did was so clearly black that it's like that is that what we're looking for is you, and you need to go to prison.
Yeah.
I feel like I still do worry it would set a precedent of people being like, we'll see, Johnny Depp was right,
Start of the
so
show.
like how many other Like
Men
people are
need to
want-
come forward because if he
Well,
sets a statement,
Not
yeah.
even that. Well, that's not. I wouldn't be worried about that. That's something that I would hope would happen.
Yeah.
What I'm worried would be happening is that if someone goes, "Oh, we'll see, she's lying. What if she's also lying? Or what if she's also lying?" And that's a worry.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying is something that I would hope would happen. Is that
But
more
like
people
so
come
many
forward,
women are
more
afraid.
men come
I
forward.
think like
But that like I have hopes for it and I have worries for it. And those
Yeah.
are my hopes and those are my worries.
I just think like so many women are afraid to come forward, and then what she did is just disgusting.
It's just
like,
detrimental.
like there are people being abused, and she's always like, and she like self-inflicted. I was like, oh god,
So yeah, she out of here.
cancel. Oh, this
And
poor,
people-
she's
people
so
hate 'em.
cold. How do
Yep.
I warm her up?
What's up? You can't.
I feel bad. She's
Ignore it.
She chilly.
She is chilly.
she's not gonna freak out if I hug her, right?
No, if she wasn't fucking with you, she would. She'd be warm. That's why I try to leave her upstairs, but she chooses to be down here in the coldness with us.
Yeah, you're cold. Look, she gave me
My
kisses.
brother's room's warm. So, I know.
She said that's a lot of her to go all the way up the stairs. I
Bet
know
you
it's
legs
okay.
like 2 feet tall. You got, or not 2 feet. Never mind. All right, so before we get into horrors of the world, I got one more versus. Holidays though. Halloween versus Christmas.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Fuck Christmas. It's all about
That was
Too
so quick,
expensive.
though. That was so quick. Okay, what about music wise? Right, Halloween's over. Do you like
Halloween.
Halloween music. It's all about being spooky.
Christmas music though? Is like
Nah, Christmas music does hit, though.
Christmas rap playlist. Yeah. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas.
True.
Movies.
But the
Christmas-
holiday
what
itself,
about movies?
Halloween.
Halloween.
What movies?
What?
Christmas movies are better.
Then Halloween
Low-key,
movies?
Low key.
Halloween
No,
movies
horror-
are pretty fire.
horror-
Die
movies.
Hard.
Halloween movies are pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nightmare Before Christmas counts as both. So.
What do you mean?
That's a 2 for 1.
that's some white people.
That's actually that's like a
Hocus
5 for
Pocus
1
was
because
good,
it does
too.
feature some other holidays in there a little bit.
Halloween Town. All right. Well, what about the food? The food. Christmas ones.
What does Halloween really have? Like candy
Yeah.
and cookies.
That's it.
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
But the overall holiday, it's Halloween, spooky season.
The
you know?
mascot, Satan, Santa.
All about
Christmas.
Satan. Team Satan.
I mean, not Christmas. Halloween
Satan all
for
the way.
sure. You get all the spooky ass costumes out.
But
You
you get
those
to dress
Satan
nice for Christmas.
worshippers.
You get to wear a tie and a suit.
You still wear a baller ass all black suit with an orange tie and just be ball out for Halloween. Fuck you. That looks so much better than some Christmas ass suit. All right, get that out of here.
Yeah, I'm really not fucking with Christmas. Okay, what about? All right, what about as a child, Christmas or Halloween?
Oh, Halloween for fucking sure. You get to go out and get a bag of candy. What you mean?
Presents.
But my Christmas and
Probably as a kid,
but my birthday and
Christmas.
Christmas line up day after
That's a
another.
fuck-
So like, fuck that shit. We going for Halloween.
Christmas or Halloween as a kid?
Probably Christmas. What kid doesn't like presents? But
I'm sorry about your baby.
Yeah, no, fuck you. Guys. Ooh, Christmas is
it's
so
okay.
much
We
better.
mourn the day he was born too. I wasn't
Okay,
a favorite
I got a
anymore.
whole. Oh damn! You never got pool
'Cause
parties.
you know
for your
what? Because
birthday
you,
either.
you know what? Because my birthday,
yeah, me
if my,
neither, 'cause
if my
mine's
birthday
in
fell a
February.
week after Christmas, I would have got a whole ass party. You know what I got for my birthday? Is fucking Shady Maple. I'm not complaining because that food's bomb, but I didn't get no party.
Well, it's tiring. All right.
Oh, it's tiring. Ain't it?
Oh, it's tiring. All right.
It's like come on.
Ooh, you're too tired for my birthday. But when your birthday comes around, you're like, I get a whole week.
Everybody's
I
taking
get
a whole week.
week.
Everybody take
Oh,
off.
I get the whole week.
Why don't you demand the whole week? Because you can get your shit done like 5 days before Christmas.
Because guess what? My fucking birthday falls in the same week as Fishmas too. So
Well, now, nigga.
I
You
was
hate to
tired
say
as
it. You
shit.
hate to
I didn't even
fucking
feel
say
like
it.
celebrating my birthday, but I was ready for a surprise party anyway. You know, I'm not gonna complain.
All right. So how
I
about?
was expecting to roll up here and have a surprise party. You know.
We was tired too.
Yeah, we got that snap of him passed out. I was throwing a shirt at you. You didn't even flinch until Sassy jumped on you and started barking.
It'd be like that sometimes. All right, but like,
Happy birthday, Sam.
and we say Halloween.
Shout out.
You know,
To yourself?
All right.
Yes.
Imagine Christmas wasn't right next to your birthday.
Yeah. I'd be happy as shit. I'd like Christmas more.
All right, so Christmas wins.
No.
That's all.
But that's my personal choice. My personal
Yeah,
choice is still Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, Halloween as an adult is so much more fun. Christmas
Yep.
as an adult sucks.
It does. Because you gotta buy people
shit.
presents.
Yeah, then
you
I'll
gotta
broke
work the
you.
week of fucking Christmas. You're tired the day of Christmas and you worked all
Christmas
week.
fucking sucks.
And then guess what? After Christmas is over, you're back in there working again.
Back in that
Chris-
bitch.
As a
wait,
kid,
wait,
you got
wait.
like 2
Christmas-
fucking weeks off. You got like
I was gonna
the
say,
days
Christmas
before
and
Christmas, and you got
Christmas
up until
also
New
has
Year's Eve.
So if I put New Year's Eve in there as a combo package,
I don't do anything for New Year's.
all right.
Yeah, you just get fucking.
I just sit in
You
front of my
get shit-faced
TV
and
and
you
just
just-
cheer that the
You
Jonas
just get
Brothers
shit
come on.
faced, and then when 12 hits, you get a little more shit faced, and then you go to bed. New Year's
Hand me some
Eve,
Gatorade.
Oh wait,
and the New Year's Day, you just
Should hand me some of that Gatorade. Yeah.
all right. I got a Naruto shirt on, so I figured give y'all a Naruto beat as we get into horrors of the world.
young Naruto on the beat.
I like this beat. Listen,
Yeah.
about to give y'all some heat. Talking horrors of the world, some scary stories. Talking about some shit, we about to get real gory. Talking about a book that teach you how to cook. We talking about the shit that you find on the dark web. We about to go and have some shooters at your damn head. We talking about all the shit that you saw. We talking about all the people that you call. Cause you saw some shit and got real scared. The shit make you go find a bear. Cause you just wanna die. You wanna cry, ayy. We talking about the dark internet. Better go get you some rest. Cause you not ready yet. Horrors of the world.
Horrors of the world.
Shout out Leaf Village. Hey, horrors of the world.
Yeah, I love it. Shout out Lee Village. There you go, bro.
Horrors of the world, the dark web, the dark internet, the dark crevice of the internet that you probably went to as a kid. You probably shouldn't have, and you probably found it as an adult, and you're like, oh shit, what? This was here?
Kid tested, parent approved.
Horrors of the world. So,
Listen, people be. I found my way on there in middle school. I mean, kids be finding. their
what
way
do we
on that
remember
shit.
being on there in middle school? Like, all right. So some of the stories I'll talk
All those
about.
fucking eighth
you
graders
probably
be like,
saw,
"Whoa, check this out."
like glass ass. You guys remember a dude put a jar up his ass and then it broke and he picked the shards out of his ass. You know that?
What?
Yeah, that that
Ew.
one was
Yeah.
more than ill. Everything,
Yeah, horrific.
everything that you can imagine being like. Now 13 though, so now your brain is like, how do I even process this? I saw one.
A therapist, maybe.
Yeah, I got one. There. I had one, but we saw another one that was like, this was maybe out of middle school. I think out of high school even, but it was an ISIS video. Nigga, the production was lit. The
Production was lit.
Was brazy.
Top
that
notch.
Shit, that shit was crazy. Just different ways of them killing people. Like they just at one point walked up to someone, just shot him with a fucking
I've seen
shotgun.
the
They
ISIS people
put fucking-
decapitating
hold on,
somebody.
They put like fucking like C4 rounds. Someone just blew them up. Like they were shooting machine. Yo. And the production was crazy, but I was like, these people are really dying. And then, again, as a child, I saw one that was 3 guys, 1 hammer. I probably told you about it.
That sounds kinky.
Basically, what happened was, the story goes, this guy had just gotten off of his last session at chemotherapy. It's somewhere in Eastern Europe. Give my dog treats right now. It's somewhere in Eastern Europe, and he gets kidnapped on his way home from his last chemotherapy session. In the video we see, is 2 guys beating the 3rd guy to death with a hammer in his head. That's it. And it is grainy, but it's enough to be like, that's
Yeah, you
a
get
head.
the point.
Ooh, that's brain. The dark web is dark. You said you were watching some like a video on something more tamer than that.
Much tamer.
I didn't actually see the videos. It was
Well, I
like
wouldn't say it's
stories.
tamer.
No. They were
It's-
breaking it down though.
Yeah,
Not
they were
as
breaking it
graphic.
There's no way they
down.
can show the videos.
No, they wouldn't show it, but they showed like blur images, and that was enough for me. It was about this guy that was in like a foreign country that was obviously like in poverty and took these kids and kidnapped a 2-year-old or a 2-month-old infant. These 2 girls were his girlfriends. They were like 15. They both went to jail because apparently they were in on it.
Obviously.
I thought he just kidnapped them and forced them to do it, but no.
I mean, when you're 15 though, all it takes is for someone to smooth talk you, and then you can
Fall
be
apart.
complicit in a murder, and then you're so guilty, but also
I don't
you
know.
have a young brain.
If you're like got that Stockholm syndrome or like
Well, that's what I'm
brainwashed or
saying,
whatever,
is that
they're like, I'll
It's
kill
still
you.
Like, if you have Stockholm syndrome and you kill someone, you are so guilty, but also you weren't acting on your own.
I don't know. They didn't go over the back history of when they were like
Yeah.
kidnapped, so if they were brainwashed their whole life, whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna say either way.
But
You're
they
15,
literally
you
like
can't-
would hang these kids upside down and like
Yeah, so
like
young.
assault them
Yeah.
and like
like the 18-month-year-olds.
yeah. And it was like the images were enough for me, and it was just like I was like, this is sick.
That shit is terrifying. Or like, here's one that was scary, but like it's more scary if you were the person that got it. Because like I'm gonna tell you it, and you be like,
Oh, how nice.
I'm gonna tell you it, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's not that scary. But imagine being this person, and you would be terrified.
You
So
want some?
this one's
No,
called
I
They
can't
See.
do this.
This one's called They See You. This is back before Google web pages were most part just basic HTML with JavaScript. Like no one used CSS. Only discussion boards and some banking sites and anything approaching mature front end back end combinations. I was browsing a random blog on a GeoCity sites, and the like. And he was just going from link to link. Eventually, I came upon an odd page. It appeared to be random thoughts from different people, but for the time. But for the time, it was very well designed. The message seemed to be cryptic in nature. Several people trying to like pass secret notes back and forth. I started through the source, and hidden inside of there was like a little JavaScript with different IP addresses. I gathered all the IPs and put it in a text file and began to enumerate them. Some had routers with banner messages that I could almost tell were at universities. It said stuff like, warning, this is a secure system at university, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't poke around with that. A few of the IPs were web servers with literally nothing on them. And then he came across a web server with a huge directory of HTML files and like smaller images. One of them had a subdirectory containing the same... Stop it.
Just want to go out?
No, I think Schutz had said on him.
Just want some more of those treats.
I thought you were just trying to sit on him. Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of handful was that? My God, he grabbed half the near the damn. I can't even get it.
That
It's
was a
big up.
sizable
Fucking
handful.
took half the damn container.
Hey, well, I was giving her that bag of bones there.
My God, she's gonna waddle off that couch.
Trying to help her out.
I'm like, oh, mama's eating good tonight.
Dude, my cats
So we
knocked
just
over the
drop
box
half
of
of
treats. I tell you, they
said
knocked
no.
over the box of treats, and
a
then all
murder.
3 of them jumped on the box like that was spilled on the ground. They were just fucking feed fest. It was like hungry hippos. Swear to God, Oliver came over. It was hungry hippo.
Let's see.
He sucked up half of them.
As he was going through,
I was having their
He's like a
mouths.
vacuum. I was like, damn, Oliver, damn, take a breath.
yeah, as he was going through the subdirectory, he saw a new HTML file back at the top. It was called hellothere.html, and it was timestamped from that minute. So he opened it, and in plain text was a message that said, "We see you." No quotes, all lowercase. And 15 minutes later, the server dropped. So like, I would have threw away my computer.
Dude, I would have thrown the whole computer out.
The whole thing.
I would have thrown my whole house out too. You know, I mean, they're gonna fucking every IP. They're gonna track your
I was gonna
your
say-
address and just show up. And you're like, oh, you
I
know, take
literally
the whole
would
house.
just first thing, just unplug the
Unplug the computer and the
Unplug
router.
the computer.
Unplug the router too. Yes, that's where they get your fucking IP.
Not even a router. It's like
That's where they get. It's where you get your fucking. That's where you get your internet from.
No, this is probably 1990, 2000.
Oh, this is 1990,
This is
2000.
like a fucking plug in your wall.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like present day. I was
No.
like, you unplug all that shit.
This is like a plug in your
all
wall.
of it.
All you just got to unplug the computer, unplug the plug at your wall, and then
Just
yeah.
you know the meme of what's his name, from Parks and Rec throwing his computer out.
Yeah, Ron Swanson.
Yeah, when
What's
Ron's
his
throwing his
name?
computer out, the whole fucking unit right in the trash can.
I was like, no, I
Nope,
don't
nope,
know
nope, nope, nope. No more internet. Nope. Not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna go off Stone Age. Not gonna touch another computer for the rest of my life.
that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, as soon as you get that message, we see you, or like we know where you are, be like, nope, fucking
Yeah, that
computer
shit
gone. I'm
terrifying.
just
You
gonna
Just like, what's that?
detox
say?
for about 30 years here, not touch a.
It said, I
computer.
know you're here. What that say?
Oh.
Maybe it's not for me. Let me click on it. We see you.
There's that video. Yeah, you're right. He speaks he says the address. He's like, that's where you're at. That's where you're at right now.
Yeah,
Oh, you real quiet now.
He said, no, that's not my address.
Oh, you quiet now. We haven't. That
That's
moment.
not your door.
That's not your door knocking on right now. Oh, you're real quiet in there now.
I'm gone, bro. You're dirt. You're doo-doo butter. I'm out. Good luck. Good luck without me.
6354 Boardfish Road. That's your address? That's your address? Oh, we quiet now. That's crazy. We finally got a moment of silence, y'all. Huh?
I was foolish. Perhaps I did go a little too far.
Nah, you good. Answer the question. This not your address? Huh? This not you?
It's not.
So this not your door we knocking on right now? This not your bedroom door? Yeah, all that action. This not you? Open up. Unlock
That's
the door.
not my address.
This not your door? Unlock it.
That's not my address.
That's not my address.
Oh, you're real quiet now. You got a moment of silence.
That's
Is this how your door knocking on right now? Yeah, open up.
He got real quiet. That's not my address.
Perhaps I went a little too far. No, you good. Answer the question.
He said his address. He said I was foolish.
I was foolish. No, you're good. Answer the question. Is that your address? You're not your door we're knocking on?
That was that nigga opening that folder like.
Yes.
Is that your address? Ooh, we throw the whole thing away.
Nothing there.
Here she goes.
So it's dark web, huh?
Well, dark web's a little.
Yeah, shout out to Post.
Yeah.
Post
Fuck you. We're gonna get you on this airplane.
You know I'm gonna give you sticks in the knee, so okay.
Fucked up.
All right, Cliff.
So yeah, and the last thing I want to talk about from the dark web is the human cookbook. This person was just on the
Tasty.
dark web, clicking links. Like everyone who finds the dark web is just clicking links.
Like, I never be clicking links and find the
No,
dark web
what-
ever.
what-
Like, when are people just like, oh, go on Twitter, click on this, you end up with that. Oh shit, the dark web.
Ah, there
A
it
human
is.
cookbook. Oh, how did I find
So they
this?
find this cookbook
Shit.
and it's like a butcher's guide on how to cook the flesh, which parts of the body,
Tasty.
like the thigh.
Can you
and
skin that for
calf,
me?
I think these
and, you
people
know,
were
you
out there
boil
looking for this.
and you fry this and you bake this, and it's very straightforward. But it was like, so you cut her here, and then you would get her brains, and then like if you wanted to boil her liver, and it's like, why is
Okay,
it her?
you need to.
Why is it so female centric? Like I'm not saying we should eat men too, like you know. Equal
I think
rights.
that's exactly what
Men
you're saying.
Should be eaten.
No
as much as women.
discrimination.
But like,
Yeah,
why
you're
is
saying
it-
no discrimination. You're just
why-
out for
no, I
everyone.
think it's weird that it's like not like eat the subject or like the person or the human is like her.
Cook up the leg.
Like it's like
Pick up her leg.
Yeah,
Like,
why?
whoa.
That's
Who we cooking up here? Betty Ross?
this. Oh, don't do that.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I was just like, that's weird.
Hi, honey.
So yeah, horrors of the world, the dark web. Stay off that shit.
How did
gotta
people
be a
find
no-go.
it?
Even the dark
I think
web-
people. I think
think-
people have stumbled upon these links. Where like, all right, I'm gonna find some dark web stuff, and they happen to go a little too far. They took a step
the
in the
dark
water
web-
and they ended up drowning.
Dark web is like very shallow. Dark web and deep web too, or I feel like are different things. Because like the dark web can be a part of the deep web where you need to click and go below the surface, and then there's also
The
some
deep
dark
web is where you
shit.
find like the Silk Road and you buy your
Exactly.
drugs and shit off. If I feel like
But
the
then,
dark web is where all the people have like chat rooms where you watch people die
That's the same thing.
and
Because
people
the
sit
dark-
there and watch it live
the
and they
dark
talk
web
about it and
isn't-
stuff like a live stream.
I think the
Like
dark
I've heard
web
stuff about
encompasses-
that.
Dark web encompasses both, because you can find stuff that's on the dark web by googling it, and that's not going to the deep web. If you're just googling something and clicking on a link, you just Google it and went to the site.
Your
but
friend
that's
just
still the dark
sends you a
web.
link to the deep
Exactly,
web. You're like,
that's-
hey, look, I'm on the deep web. It's like,
Hey.
hey, look at me
Right now,
go.
nigga, you wanna, unless he send you a link and you using a Tor browser, then it's like you might be, because like
You're
even like,
fucked, dude. You gotta open that. Even if
Here's
you
the
open it
thing.
in incognito mode.
if you use Google Scholar, you're using part of the deep web. That's just another part of the web that you need to have certain, I guess, college but government access to access, and that would be attending a university.
You
or
think the
attending a high
government's got?
school.
You think the government's got like a database of like dark web and deep web
Hell
videos?
yes. Especially after like taking down the Silk Road, hell yeah. There was a thing on the deep web where there's a service where they can implant child pornography onto your computer and frame you.
Yeah,
You
they-
can pay,
they've done
you
it.
can pay someone to take someone down like that.
Sounds about right.
The deep web is like, and it's like that shit hit into like there was another one where it was like the dude said his friend was just like again clicking links, and he found like a almost Silk Road type drug and all this information exchange like that, and he got an email and he was like, look, like I looked you up, and then you're just a kid, like I'm looking out for you. Get out of here for some other people find out you're here. And so he just got off, and he was like, I don't know if that was like an undercover cop, like we got cased, or that was just like someone being like looking out for him, being like, yo, like they're like, leave. But like he was like, I
I
left.
feel like you gotta have a lot of experience with the deep web and dark web because you can easily just get manipulated or hacked into doing anything. I feel like they can just like hold something against you. be like, all right, do this shit.
They've
We're
started-
gonna release this,
There's
and you're just like,
the one big scam
okay.
they started doing is filming people masturbating, and they'll be like, I'm gonna release you a video of you masturbating and what you're masturbating to. And like at first when I had a laptop, I put tape over the camera. You know what? Now I'm like, send it. I ain't got
Full
no
send.
money.
Full send.
And I'm gonna just like I'm gonna give you guys, my mom, tell her to send a mass text to relatives, and like I'll put a Facebook and
Don't
Snapchat
go on the
out,
internet
like,
for
yo,
about.
like, you got to get an email from me. It's a sex tape. It's me. Not even that. It's me masturbating. Open it if you want. But
Open it if you want.
because they gonna open it regardless. So I'm gonna be like, open it if you want. But I'm being blackmailed. So
Exactly.
there it is, and I'm gonna be like, you're not, because one,
I
if
can
I have the
fund
money,
out a bunch of
you're
money
not
to
giving
someone
the
I
money,
don't know
I
for
would
their personal
earn the
gain.
money before giving you the money.
Yeah.
Two, I don't have the money.
Exactly. Who do you think I am, fucking
Joke's
Daddy
over.
Warbucks?
They're hypocritical burning the money.
First
in
off,
front of you, I don't have it.
before they check your camera, they should check your fucking financial status. Be like, does
Like, oh,
this
this nigga broke.
does this man have the money to
They go,
pay me
"Yikes."
a ransom? No.
Actually, there was a whole you guys watch Black Mirror?
Yes.
Whole Black Mirror episode where you got what's it called, blackmailed with the dude from Game of Thrones,
Which one?
Braun.
Yeah.
Which episode was
It's
this?
called Shut Up and Dance. It was the kid was jerking off on the computer, and they were like, "We're blackmailing you," and they made him do a bunch of shit. And at the end of the video, we found out that he was jerking off to child porn. He had to kill him.
I think I remember
and he
this
still got
episode.
arrested. Of course. Yeah, that episode.
I want to say I remember that episode. Sounds awfully familiar, but
That's
like,
exactly what it is. But because the whole episode, I was sitting there like, nigga, it couldn't be me. Like you would have had to, because they was like, go across the city and deliver this birthday cake, and then go pick up this, and I would have been like, and then one was like, kill this man, fight to the death, and I would be like, yo, listen, you got it. You just have to release the video of me.
masturbating.
And it was like
child
other
porn.
people participating with him, but like the one person was like that he was gay. Another person was something else, like he was cheating on his wife and shit like that. And then his was just that he was masturbating to child porn.
Oh.
And I was like, and that happened. I was like, well, that's why. Because like, it was just, I was like, it's just you jerking off, nigga. Sorry. Like,
But it releases what you're jerking off too.
I don't care.
And that's a federal crime.
Oh, well, that part, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying me, I wouldn't care. Release all of it.
That dude cares
Video-
because that's a whole ass federal crime.
What I'm watching, climax, all of it.
I mean, he should have been caught. You know, he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing. But for his
The whole
sake,
thing.
he
The whole
wanted
thing.
he
You
wanted
gotta
that shit to
show it, show it.
disappear because it's illegal for him to get
I
for
want it
being to be
cinematically
doing that.
edited and shit.
In my circumstance, I would just be like, well, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not
Show
gonna give you. What am I gonna do? Give you money I don't have? If I had the money, what am I gonna give it to some
If you
dude I
had the
don't
money,
know for
I was
your
gonna say,
personal
if you-
fucking gain?
If you had the money,
Like-
would you give it to him?
No.
What do you mean you don't know?
I said no.
All right, so if they have the video, doesn't matter if you don't know them. They send you the file.
Right.
You still don't give them the money?
No.
Okay.
For their fucking personal gain,
I respect
holding shit above my head. No.
What if it
You,
was
you
something-
go ahead and do that.
What if it's something reasonable like $10?
Okay.
All right.
If
we
they're
might
asking for
consider.
$10, okay, because that's kind of reasonable. Like that's actually
Kinda
they're actually
reasonable.
underselling themselves. They're kind of underselling themselves here.
Let me get that 10. Oh, what 10? Nigga, you at least 50. What?
Yeah, fucking up to I'll give you $50, and he's like 50. Be like, you probably need more than I do, asking for $10 for a whole ass video of me masturbating, or at least to all my family members. You probably need it more than I do. Here you go, buddy.
World's worst fucking video editor. He sent you the video, and it's just two Barbies. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm gonna release this to your family for unless you give me $10. You're just like, you know what? You probably need some help.
Greg, is this you?
Hold on now.
Do you need some money, nigga?
I'll just hit him back. I ain't got paid yet.
Friday is a long way
Friday,
away.
we got like 2 more days.
Like, hold on. Just put the tape. Delete the video. Wait till Friday. I got you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
chill.
We don't gotta go to the extreme here. We don't have to go above and beyond here. I mean, $50, $50. I mean,
And then you
don't
say
hurt-
you like, all right, 10. All right. So let's
Don't
do
hurt
this.
me like
Let's do
this.
this to someone else, but for 1,000, nigga, for more.
Yeah, wait, yeah. I just like we should try this again, but like on somebody else for like a lot more money.
You was tripping the first time for being real, Greg. Like,
But if we figure this formula out, we can get a lot of money this way.
Teamwork.
just did Sam Liberati and Greg arrested for penal blackmail.
Blackmail.
Who the hell we blackmail?
Yeah,
Who the hell
wait
did we
a minute.
blackmail? Who we blackmailing? Hey, Dennis, you didn't approve our shirt idea. I'm gonna need that.
Shock 'em, vote shock
I'm gonna need
'em.
that $600 advance
What were we
right
talking about?
now.
Oh, that's what I said earlier.
Shuck 'em,
Would
vote
you be
shuck 'em.
mad if Shuck 'em wasn't? If there's only one shirt and it was all shucks,
I'd be a little mad.
you'd be a little mad.
I'd be a little salty.
It's so much cheaper to do bulk.
I want
All right,
shock
well,
'em.
hold on. Which one do you want?
Shock them.
Shock 'em.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, all shucks is good, but like shock them.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go all shucks.
No, am I gonna? Okay.
I came
What
up
do
with
you-
this fucking idea. I'm not seeing a fucking penny.
All right, Cliff,
I'm not seeing
smack
my
this pack of hot
idea.
sauce right now.
You won't give me
Do it for
a
the
fucking
podcast.
penny.
I'll smack them with you.
And you're not even going to give me my
I'll smack
fucking
'em with
original
you.
idea either.
All right.
Squirt it in your eyeballs.
Here we go. You ready?
Why are you so violent?
You ready?
Because you stole my idea.
I'm not even drinking
What do
nothing.
you mean? I still
I'm not even
You
drinking
were
nothing.
just fucking leeching off of it.
All right, hold on.
Tasty.
He needs a fucking chaser. Okay.
All right, so
We shoved it in your cup.
you guys got
sorry.
anything else? You guys got anything else to say before the podcast ends?
These are the buddies.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. We have our,
Oh yeah, true. What was their surprise? You want to tell them?
it's your fucking podcast.
Oh,
you're
we didn't
chief.
even fucking mention it.
No, it's the end.
Damn.
So,
Well, I'm going to
So anyway, in
WrestleMania.
April, Christina is going to go to WrestleMania.
we are
What's
going
the number?
to join her.
36.
WrestleMania
36. And we're going to join her.
Not
don't
at
know-
WrestleMania.
At
Not
Mania?
Not at WrestleMania.
But we're going on a trip to Tampa,
there are
Florida
some
with
events
her.
that we can join on, but also we're going to just be filming the entire trip. There's going to be footage
Sorry.
from every aspect.
Loud
I
as
might
hell.
even send Christina in with her phone and have you film some stuff and just send it to me. But it'll be like 4-part series, maybe 3-part, however much footage we have, and I condense it into however long I want. Either way, we'll figure it
It's
out.
his channel, and he'll do what he fucking wants.
And
I'll
then
sit at fucking-
we're going to Disney World.
Disney
That's gonna
World.
be a
His first
whole
ever
nother video.
time.
So as you can see, there's gonna be a lot of content milked from the strip.
Milked. Milked.
You gotta
Just
milk that
milk it
cow.
up.
Milk it
Let's all do
dry.
that motion. Hold on.
Milk that shit dry. You know what? Make that 2-day trip
You gotta
a 6-hour podcast
gotta
or 6-hour video.
Milk that bitch.
see it, and we'll have a podcast.
Milk them bitches.
Yeah,
on location.
milk
So
them otters.
You gotta milk them otters.
Look forward to that, guys.
Sorry, that was
All
a
right,
little too
anything
far.
else you want to say before we end the podcast?
Yeah, you milked off my idea for Shuck 'em.
Buy the
And now
shirts.
you're using my
I'm gonna-
original
I'm gonna
trip
use all-
as a fucking podcast
Buy the
that you
shirts.
got invited to. All right, there's 2 things here.
You want some money from the shirts? I got you 2 cents per shirt.
I'll give you my 2
You gotta
cents.
give me $5.
When we turn this
How much you
podcast
selling them
off.
for?
Alright, so here's the thing.
How much you selling them for?
I can sell them for cheaper if I get them all bulk in one shirt.
How much you selling them for?
Like
I want Shuck 'em.
these shirts cost
We
like
came up with the idea
shirts
with
cost
you. We all came up with this idea. Like Christina brought this up, and I was like, "Oh, we should just put them on shirts." And you were like, "Yes."
And look who's
"Shuck
reaping
'em."
the
And I
benefits
said,
over
She
here.
said, "Shuck 'em." I said, "We should put that on a T-shirt." And that
Look who's
literally
fucking
evolved your
reaping
idea.
'em over
You're out here just stealing ideas,
Alright.
making
Stealing my money.
and then having us fucking buy the shirts that we made. You know what? I say we just make
Hold
our
on,
own shirts.
hold on.
Why the fuck are we not getting this for free? We came up with this.
Hold on.
Now hold up a hot minute.
I'm asking y'all to spend $10 on a shirt.
You said 15.
15.
No, I'm saying 10.
I say we say
I got,
7.
I got
$7.
I don't know why the 2 of us aren't getting them for
I
free.
gotta buy the shirts. So yeah, buy the shirts, guys. I'll come up with some designs. I gotta figure out how to draw on my computer. But I drew it, and then I'm gonna scan it, and then I'm gonna figure out how to draw on my computer. All right, guys. Anything else you want to say before we end the podcast?
Oh, no, I'm good.
No.
All right. My name's Cliff. This is Sam. This is Christina. Higher Education's podcast. All right, yeah. Peace.
And then we see Drogon blasting through the city. I have a chair. And Shrek was pretty. I maybe wash the shit off my hands, and then we peel it off. I've heard of Blaine seem related to like boats and like, for example, how little compromise with evil is okay as long as it all works out in the end, right? Bop, bop. He had it with the shield. He said, ha, ha, bop. Everyone was flaming him too.
Fuck that, dude.
Everyone was flaming.
We racing the roof.
Like, do something if it means everything or whatever the fuck it said. I guess.
Never wanted you to work.
I did.